Okay. So real quick, this is going to be a real quick video, okay? Expedience. It's going to be expedient. It's going to be quick. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to encourage you today. And I want to tell you that oh my goodness, God is so amazing. I want to share something with you all. When we went to Israel, when God graced me to go to Israel, oh my goodness, who does that? Well, when I first gave my life to Jesus, and I used to watch TBN all the time, and I would see them, going to Israel, different things like that. So I told the Lord way back 20 years ago, I said, I want to go to Israel. I had never been on a plane or anything because I was afraid of those type of things, so I just knew I wanted that experience. I just knew I wanted to walk where Jesus walked. I just knew I wanted to go and experience that. Well, one thing about God, He never forget about you. He never forget about you. And not only that, some of these things that's in your heart to do, God put that there. The Bible says that God will give you the desires of your heart. So some of those desires that you have, God gave it to you. That the desire to be a business, that are to make a lot of money because you want to help somebody else. That desire to have a new home for you and your children. That desire to, to get your credit together. That desire to get married. That desire to restore your marriage. Whatever your desire is it possible that God gave it to you? We're going to leave that right there, okay? Well, I learned so much in Israel. I learned so much. It was all a setup. It was a setup, and God just blew my mind. So anyway, I want to share something with you all real quick. The Bible says in Psalms chapter 46, and I was talking to my friend, the one that went to Israel with me, and she brought this up this morning, so I want to share it with you all. Psalms 46, verse 1. Listen to this, because I want you to know something about God and your situation right now. I want you to know. Psalms 46, verse 1. God is a very, listen, let me turn it off. And if you all hear that noise, they got the air on. So that's the air blowing from up there. Then I just turned my little heater off because it be so cold. Y'all know I get cold quick, okay? God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Listen to this. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Well, do you know what that means? A very present. You know what that means in Hebrew? That means ALL. So let me read it to you again. God is our refuge and strength, all present. He's our all present help in trouble. So what that means is God is all present in your situation. You are his ultimate focus. It's like, okay, he will leave the 99 and coming. It's all about you. So what I want to say to you today is you are not in that situation by yourself. You are not in that financial situation by yourself. You're not in that health situation by yourself. You're not in that divorce situation by yourself. That separation situation by yourself. You about to be evicted from your place. You're not by yourself. The Hebrew word for a very present help, God is saying, it means I'm all present. present with you. All of me is there with you. You are not in this thing by yourself. Who could have, or would have imagined that God would forsake all to be in that situation with you? Whether you're in the delivery room in the natural, or whether you're in the delivery room in the spiritual, because both of them hurt. Both of them produce pain. Whether you're giving birth to a natural baby, or whether you're giving birth to your spiritual things that God has promised you, they both produce pain. They both produce pain. So it's pain before the blessing. It's pain before the blessing, before your blessing is produced. It's pain before your blessing comes forth. So while you're in your pain, your time of trouble, he is all in. He is all in. Imagine it. Is your heart broke today? Did somebody hurt you and leave you and forsake you, cast you out, rob you, steal from you, break your heart? What are you dealing with today? God is all in. And like I told y'all, listen to me. Listen to me. When God sent me to Israel, I was so brokenhearted over that boy that was not even my husband. I was distraught. I was devastated. I was discombobulated. Come on, I'm telling y'all the truth. God wanted me to experience this great joy, and my heart was broken. But God told me, see, God didn't curse me out. He didn't curse me. He didn't push me away. He didn't say, forget it. If she don't want me, she still wants this man she know ain't no good. Let me get away from her. He did none of those things. He didn't belittle me. He didn't cast me out. He was there all in with me. He didn't cancel my trip. He knew my heart was broken over this man. He didn't cancel my trip. He paid for that trip. He the one sent me to Israel. He didn't cancel it because, forget it, she don't need my blessings. No. He was all in with me during my pain, during my suffering. He was all in. You know how people, they give you, if you do what they want you to do, they love you. They good. Everything cool. Do one little thing they don't like, they'll shut you down, baby. And that's the end of that discussion. Well, God don't do us like that. He didn't do me like that. He don't do us like that. He knows when you're weak. And he said, in your weakness, my strength is made perfect. So whatever you're going through today, know that God is all in. He has all of himself. Oh, this girl do it every time. That was my daughter, never fails. When I tell you, baby, that God is all in, he has his whole self in that problem with you, because that's how much he loves you. Why would God want us to give him our all, but not give us his all? God is not a hypocrite. No. He is wonderful. He is amazing. He is beautiful. He is words. Literally, there are so many words to describe God. God has so many names because one word cannot describe who he is. That's how amazing he is. He loves you. He loves us. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, in your pain right now, in your situation, in your transformation, in your transition, whatever you're going today, in your loneliness, in your discouragement, you your poverty, you don't know which way to go in your making decisions process. Whatever you're dealing with today, know that God is all in. And here's the good part. This is the icing on the cake. You know, if he all in, then you know you coming all out. You understand what I'm saying? If he is all in with me, then me and him both coming out together, baby. And all of me is coming out. That devil he's not gonna strip me. He's not gonna leave me depleted. No. God is bringing all of you out of that, along with your spoil, along with whatever you. I said at my conference, and I'm gonna say it again. It's only a test. It's only a test. And guess what? It's only a test. So see yourself as a winner. Let me tell you something. Let me share something with you. My mama called me one day. And I'm gonna do a video on this one day too. Another video, but it'll be on a different level. My mama called me and she said, "Hey, baby." And I said, "Hey, mama," because, I barely talk to my mama. We don't, I just let my mama and them head do what they. I call my mama when, and I bless my mama, whatever. Just so, but I just kind of, y'all know me. I'm just kind of off to myself. Really don't bother nobody. So my mama called Friday for my kid's birthday. So Sonia, she turned 22, and Greg, my baby, turned 14. They was born on the same day, but they, Sonia 22, Greg 14. So I said, "Hey, mama," and she never remembered the kid's birthday. So this was God. So she said, I was like, it's somebody's birthday today. She said, "I ain't know who, but I knew it was somebody." She said, "Oh, that's Joy, my grandbaby. That's Joy kids, my grandbaby." So she called me. She said, "Hey, baby." That's how she always talked to me. She always had favor for me. Just, "Hey, baby." I said, "Hi, mama." And then she say, "Where my baby's at?" She say, "Tell him I said happy birthday." And I said, "Okay, mama." I said, "They sleep." I said, "They gonna be so happy." And so she said, "That's good." And we talked a little bit, and I just said, I'm how me, I'm gonna talk about Jesus. I was just telling her how grateful I am, how good God is to me, And so my mama, she said, how you and Greg doing?" Because she crazy about Greg. I said, "We're doing okay." Mama say, Greg, I said, "It's the same thing, Greg. It's the same thing." My mama say, "Listen to me, baby." And my mama always have the ability to make me cry, She always do. She don't know that. So she said, "Baby," she said, "you listen to me." She said, "Greg is your husband." She said, "That's the man that God sent for you." She said, and see, my mama don't know that my prayers to God. Because I talked to my daddy about everything. And God is not only my father, he's my husband. He's my counselor. He's my everything. So my mama said, she said, "Baby," she said, "Greg is your husband, the man that God sent for you." She said, "Listen to me." She said, "Don't worry about what y'all going through right now." She said, "That's already done." She said, "Joy, Greg gonna be everything you want him to be and everything you need him to be." She said, that's already done." She said, "You take your focus off of that and you put your focus on something else." She said, "Because that's finished. That's already done." She said, that Greg is a good man." She said, you gotta let God, just that thing already, God already told you that's done. God brought you back your husband." And she said, "And God gonna make it's gonna be everything you ever desired." And so when I was talking to her, I said this. I said, yeah, I said it's the same. I said, them divorce papers right on that dresser, you know. And I didn't say it like arrogantly or anything like that, but I was just telling my mama the truth. And so my mom, and so let's back to her conversation. She said, and you take them divorce papers and you turn them papers up and you throw them away. She said, now you listen to your mama. Because my mama said, go back and get your husband. That's what my mama told me. So I went back and got my husband. I do what my mama say, okay? I had enough years of not obeying my mama, so I don't do that no more. Since I've been saved over 20 years, mama tell me to do it, I'm gonna do it, okay? So anyway, something switched when my mama said that. It was like she said, I knew it was God. And it was like my mama said, Joy. And I knew it was God talking. That's already done. You and Greg, God reunited y'all. It was the will of God. It is the will of God. And it's going to be the best you ever had. So if you trust God, now this is what God's showing me. If you trust me, then you know I got that. So don't worry about that. Let that go and focus on me and what I got you to do. Because if I'm focused on this thing, then if this thing got me discouraged, then I can't give my all like Jesus want me to. And the things that God is telling me to do, it's like I saw it. Like I saw, wow, that it's like you waiting for something and you know it's coming. So you can be peaceful while you waiting. You can move on to something else because you know that thing is coming. So I saw what God was saying. Because see, that devil wanted, oh my goodness. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, that devil wanted me to divorce my husband. That devil wanted me and Greg to be separated like he tried to devour us the first time. But God's hand was on our lives and God kept us and reunited us. All of a sudden, that built up wall that I was building up in my heart again against him. Because what happened is I'm just doing the normal wifely duties, but in my heart, I'm like, God, please, God, get me out of this. Please get me out of this. So God sent my mama to tell me, that's your husband. And see, my mama was saying stuff that only God knew that I was asking God. Because even when I wasn't married, I said, when I would ask God, who is the one? Is this the one? Stuff like that. So my mama was saying, Greg is the one. So she was saying stuff that I knew nobody knew but me and Jesus. So she was saying, Greg is the one. Greg is your husband. So see, that doubt got to go. So anyway, guess what happened? That wall that I was building in my heart. Okay. That wall that I was building in my heart, it just fell down. And our year anniversary was June the 13th. So June the 13th, Greg didn't call me all day. I didn't say nothing to him about nowhere. So when he came home, I was like, yeah. I said, yes. I said, he said something about the kid's birthday. I was like, yeah, and our anniversary. And so that was it. Of course, his dinner was already ready. He took a shower. He went in the living room. That was it. So that's when I was like, this is over. I ain't say nothing to him, but I knew that's when my mama called me the next day and God gave me that word. So when Greg came home, he bought the Sonia and Greg, their birthday card. He had money in it, birthday money. So he had to take that money from his gas money to give that to him, to give that to them. So I already knew that. So now I'm plotting. I got to give him back his gas money because I'm not going to have him without what he need, even though he was sacrificing for his kids. Because, normally me and Greg do everything together with that. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, we get somewhere with this, okay? Because I told y'all God is all in. So let's just listen. Anyway, then he bought me a card for our anniversary. It was so beautiful. And then he said, I love you, Joy. And then he put me $20 in there too. So then the next day I bought him 6 cards. Well, I bought him one for the 2 boys, one for the girls, the 2 girls. And then I bought him one from me because I have an amazing baby daddy, honey. And then I bought him 2 Father's Day cards. And I told my Lord Jesus, Happy Father's Day, because ain't no greater father than God. That's my everything. So, and then I put money in all the cards for him. And so when I gave him all those cards. And then it's just like God delivered me. He delivered me instantly. And it's like the love. It's like I see Greg as my husband. I haven't seen Greg as my husband in a long time. It's like though God broke them blinders off my eyes and I see him as my mate that God gave to me. You understand? And it was like a whole new renewed thing. And so here's the whole key of the whole thing. I put Greg out when we divorced. You know, I didn't put him out right after we divorced, but I put him out. We divorced November of 2014. I put Greg out in March of 2016. I shouldn't have did that. I should not have done that. I should never put him out because that was wrong. And so I'm not worried about me, my little nothing. I'm talking about him. That man went through hell and hot water out there, betrayed by people, people, him staying with people that just make like they was his friend, but come to find out people be jealous or hating on you for no reason. So he went through hell out there and during that time. So my thing is this: God gotta heal this man from all of that. And I told Greg, I said, I'm so sorry for putting you out, and then when he was reading my card, he just started crying because I know, like I said, Greg gave up everything for me. He gave up everything for me. You understand? So I'm grateful to God for that. I got to move out the way and let God do whatever he going to do with Greg and let God be going to do for me. But it can't be no divorce on the table. It can't be no divorce because it can't be I'm putting you out. No more of that. It's got to be, we gonna do this. We gonna let God do this. And that's what happens when God touch your heart. When you keep that heart before the Lord, he'll soften that heart. You understand? So my thing is, I told God, teach me how to be the wife that he needs. Cause really, yeah, I'm a wife. I know how to cook, I know how to clean, and not only do I know how, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make sure you taken care of. But what else do he need spiritually? What else do he need emotionally? How can I be that wife? You understand? But most importantly, I ask God, how can I be that to him? I want to be everything God needs from Joy. I want to love him with everything in my soul. Not give him what I think he wants, but give him what he wants. And then I want to be there for Greg like that. Like I said, that man took care of me for 24 years, y'all. It'd be a shame if he didn't reap what he sowed. And not only is he gonna reap what he sowed from somebody else, but he gonna reap what he sowed from me. You hear me? So what's mine is his. I don't care. God bless me. He blessing us. I'm not finna treat him funny or try to act funny with no money. Oh no. And this man since 20 years old gave all he had to me. Every dime. So why would I leave you when you out down and out? Now, come on in here. Come on, baby. Like I told Greg, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Listen, I'm finna get off. I told him, if you don't want to stay at the job, quit it. I say, it's my turn to take care of you because I appreciate everything that God has blessed this man to do for me and my kids. So all I'm saying is this. God is faithful. And he did not let me go through, even Joynisha, you already know, y'all. Joynisha daddy, he wasn't there for us. When I got pregnant, his mama told me, daddy's baby, mama's maybe. And I never looked back to ask them people for nothing. So Joynisha, we went to do the blood test thing, but he didn't get his blood test swab until my baby was probably 16 when he finally when he did that blood test and knew that DNA test and knew that my daughter was his. But I knew my daughter was his because I wasn't with nobody else. But Greg came in when my baby was 2 years old and took care of my baby. Then he had a baby that was 6 months. And that girl, she told Greg she would not let Greg see his baby. She said, you will never see him. But then she gave her life to Jesus. She got saved before I did. And then she called us and she wanted to make it right. So me and her, even today, we good friends today. So when I tell you that God has been all in, when that devil been trying to kill me all my life, but God has been right there with me. He's been so good to me. So it's easy to find something to complain about. But I choose to say, God, help me not to complain because he is so faithful to us, So that's all I want to say, which I went longer than what I was planning on going. But let me tell y'all, I'm going to tell y'all like my mama told me. That thing that you believe in God for, that thing that you about to go crazy about, that relationship, that marriage, that financial situation, that business, listen, God is all in. That thing is already done. Move on to something else. Focus on God and what he's calling you to do right now. Because God is going to take, that thing is already done. Trust God. Trust God. It's about trust. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's about trust. God will bless you if he gotta make somebody pay you back money, if he gotta send money from the gas company, electric company, he gonna make whatever he gotta do, he gonna make sure you taken care of. But go through your storms, because the Bible says that God is near to the brokenhearted. See, when you brokenhearted, he's right there. He's near. So it's okay. Press through. Because my husband worked for 24 years taking care of us. It took all that time for him to see some reciprocity. But he held on. Now giving him $100 for pocket change. What you need, what you want. Just anything. He said, he made a statement. He said this to somebody. He was just talking to one of the young guys at work, talking to him about the Lord and stuff. And then he was like, yeah, because to be perfectly honest, he said, I don't have to be here God has blessed my wife where he's really blessing us through my wife. He said, I don't have to be at this job. That blessed me so, because I'm so grateful that my God get a chance to show off on my behalf. To show you, listen, you didn't work that hard in vain for me. And not only that, I could count the years how that man was, that he had to take care of all of us. I start a job, quit in a minute, knowing guns where we had all them bills. He carried the weight all that time. Now he don't have to. He worked because he's a man. He worked because he's a man that take care of his responsibility. And he ain't no lazy bum. That's why he worked, because he's a man that take care of his family. You understand what I'm saying? That's why he worked. So I just wanted to tell you all, no matter what you're going through today, God is all in. You hear me? He let all that to come see about you. Okay? If God is all in with you, which he is, he's going to bring you all the way out. You hear me? So give me some kisses and I'll let y'all go. Give me some kisses, y'all. And I love y'all so much. I love how the respect you all give me. Y'all don't come on my page clowning. Well, on this page, this is God's stuff, not mine. Y'all don't come on this YouTube channel clowning. Y'all don't disrespect me. Y'all love me. I thank God for every seed, everybody saw, for every email of prayer, for every word of encouragement. I love y'all so much. You hear me? I know that this is my audience. This is my platform. And the people that God gave me to be in my life, I'm talking about y'all. Y'all truly, it's God. You hear me? So I love y'all so much. Have a blessed day. Okay? God is all in that thing with you.